Aloha everybody, John with you. Welcome back to my channel and our journey through my Hawaiian record collection. I seem to have gotten some new subscribers, a fair amount of new subscribers recently, so welcome. Some people have said they want to start from the very beginning, the first video, to kind of catch up. So what are we at, 128 or something? Good luck with that, lots of videos, but welcome to the channel. We are on the letter C, and we're going to pick up where we left off. But first, kind of a quick update on a letter we already covered, the letter B. And this is something new that I've gotten. It's an Italian record. Andy Bono, or Bono, I'm not sure how I'm really supposed to say that, but he's a steel guitarist out of Italy. He did 4 records in a series called Play the Cue. And then this is the only other record I've ever seen by him that I got. It's from 1978, and it's Andy Bono. Basically translate, Andy Bono plays the most beautiful hits of Santo and Johnny. Santo and Johnny were steel guitarists that were from the States and had hits. Their big hit was Sleepwalk. You would know that if you heard it. And then I think Teardrop was the only other American song that charted on the American charts. But they did many albums, Santo and Johnny, and they recorded in Europe for a long time, and apparently had many other hits. Ebb Tide, The Enchanted Sea, I know that. Thunderball, Love Story, not Hawaiian songs, but played on a Hawaiian guitar. It's from 1978 on the Odeon, EMI Odeon label from Italy. Andy Bono. All the covers are very risque, by the way. They're Italian, you know. Back to the letter C. Chucky Boy, Chock, and Oahu brand. For the longest time when this first came out, I thought it was Oahu band, right? But it's not. It's Oahu brand. This is from 1979. It's primarily a vocal group album. But really, the hit off of it was an instrumental called By the Sea. That one got a lot of airplay. When I first moved to Hawaii in 1981, it was still getting airplay. Yeah. Banana on Banyan Records. Chucky Boy Chock. And I think it's the only album. They maybe did a CD later, I'm not sure. Here's something called You Gotta Feel Aloha. Now the song You Gotta Feel Aloha did become a hit for these guys, quite popular. Al and Clay. Now who are Al and Clay? This album's from 1979. I'll tell you who they are. They used to be in a group called the Surfers, who in the late 50s and 60s, while they were going to school in California, this group of guys got together and recorded a whole bunch of Hawaiian records in California that were quite popular. And they eventually came back to Hawaii, and they were performing in hotels and whatever. They had a recording career here. And then eventually, as of 79, they had kind of split up, and this is back when they were all pretty and everything, and now they're, you know, but they're still, they're working the polyester leisure wear here. And You Gotta Feel Aloha was a big hit. Jungle Rain was a big hit for them that they redid on this album. And there's a little bit of a disco feel on some of the albums. Quite a nice one. Also interesting, on here it says Al and Clay, but on the record label it says Clay and Al. So you can imagine there must have been a little bit of bickering over who was going to get top billing, maybe. Maybe I'm reading more into that, I don't know. Okay, now we're going to come to an artist that, I was thinking this artist was a lot more prolific than what I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 albums from them, and somehow I thought there was more than that, although he did record into the CD era. This was his first album, Beautiful Kawai Cockett and the Lei Kukui Serenaders. He is originally from the island of Molokai. All his albums are hula music, And they're truly hula music in that they are for the dance, really, and they don't have any instrumental bridges in them. It's singing all the way through. That would really be the true mark of a hula song, because hula is interpretation of the lyrics. So you can't really hula to an instrumental or even an instrumental bridge. I mean, people do, but technically speaking, you really can't, because hula is an interpretation of lyrics, so you have to have lyric going on. This is, I don't know the date on this, but this is early 70s. And I don't think, he's known as much for any, although Beautiful Kauai, he is kind of known for that song. Not necessarily known for songs in particular, but just his style, which is a very beautiful, sort of traditional, really nice hula music, and a lovely voice. Not a falsetto singer, just singing in a normal voice. 1974, this one. Ku'umakua Hine Nani, and we love this cover. We, in the Royal Sense, love this cover. The plants, the very 1970s aloha shirt, and I have to say something about the hair. Kawai Cockett, I believe this was a toupee at the time, probably. I know when I was working at Borders in the 1990s, and he performed there a few times, quite a bit older, and I think he had exactly the same toupee, or exactly the same hair. I don't say that negatively, I just mean like, hey, if it works for you, rock it. And he passed away a little while ago. Great, really great musician. Put out some CDs after these LPs as well. Kawai Cockett and the Lei Kukui Serenaders. Now this one, also 1974. Also, you gotta, rockin' the outfit here. This is the Hawaii of the 1970s look here. Your a loud aloha shirt, long sleeve, polyester pants, white or a bright color, white shoes. Baby, that is the 1970s Hawaii look right there. Now, this album comes from 1981, and I have to say no expense was spared in selecting the artwork for this one. Simply called Kawai. Hali'ilua is really nice from this album. K&I, really nice. These albums are all very similar, and they're all very, very nice. If you just want like examples of sort of a nice traditional type of Hawaiian hula music, Kawai Cockett is the guy. Then this would be his last album, 1983, Kawai, Hula Ho. That's Hula Ho, not Huda Ho. I had to go there. His album features, I believe, his mother, Mama Rachel Mahuiki, on a couple of songs. And this is a very nice album. Also, I used to like to play this one quite a bit when I was working at the university station and also at KCCN back in the day. I like this album. I like all his albums. A couple songs on here are really nice. The ones he does with the mother are really, really nice. So, that is Kawai Cockett, and we are going to listen to some samples from these records.
Ekune
Aloha, aloha. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed that. Give the video a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more. There's lots of videos before this one, and there's lots of videos, God willing, to come. So, thanks for watching. Have a good week. We'll see you next time.